Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you the mantis and jumping spider which I got from the recent Great Ant exhibition. This Great Ant exhibition was the Bristol one. It happens annually. I'd recommend going. I went last year and this year. I've got videos on both, so I'd recommend watching them. The week before this was also a video on the Great Ant exhibition which I got these guys from. First up we got the mantis. And I got this guy from Unseen Universe. I'm fairly certain Unseen Universe specialises in mantises, well at least because his shop's logo is a mantis, but he also brought tons of other inverts including scorpions, jumping spiders and tarantulas. This massive mantis right here is a giant dead leaf mantis in its third instar. And you may be asking, what is a third instar? It's basically just the third moult that the mantis has gone through in its life, which basically just means that it's very young. But even though it is very young, it's still very big, as well the name suggests it's a giant leaf mantis. If you remember the previous mantises that I featured on this channel, you remember when I got them, they were tiny compared to my finger. This guy's nearly the size of my finger, so it's a very big difference. But that is good because it means I don't have to go through the tedious effort of feeding them fruit flies, because although watching them hunt fruit flies is always fun, actually getting them out and feeding them is always horrible. Okay, so now it's time to make this guy a setup. And with just a simple bit of cotton wool and these mantis cups that I got from Unseen Universe for like £1, you can make a setup that will last your mantis a really long time. Of course, bigger species will grow out quicker, so you need to move them into proper setups made out of acrylic. But for the time being, this guy is the perfect size for this cup and should be for the next few months. But of course, it can't be a mantis video without feeding it. So here's a mealworm. He may not be the best hunter or the most camouflage hunter, but it's able to get a mealworm, so good on him. Unfortunately though, this guy seems to be a bit camera shy, as every time I turn him to face the camera, he turns around. So I'll let him eat in peace and we can move on to the jumping spider. And we're back. This is P. Regis Sierra de Bajaruco. I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. But this spider caught my eye in particular. As you'll see in a second, this jumping spider has some of the best colours I've ever seen, and that's why I got her. I believe she's the same genus as the last jumping spider I got, and I can see that as from the underneath she looks almost identical to her. I got this jumping spider from the Phidippus Palace, which has some great jumping spiders and setups. I believe the genus is actually Phidippus, which is what the P stands for, and I think at the moment the older one that I have that I got from the same event last year is a Phidippus Regis. When I bought the jumping spider, they gave me the setup for free, which is pretty cool as it helps new keepers get into the hobby. As I stated in last week's video, in the Great Ant exhibition, I said that I'd try and socialise with this spider a bit more by handling her and getting her more used to me, so that when she's older I can handle her and have her in some more shorts. Because right now, my other jumping spider is the size to where I can handle her and have her in some videos, but unfortunately, she's not exactly the most domestic, so I don't want her biting me, is what I'm saying. But hopefully I can domesticate this one and have a bit more friendly around me, as I just love jumping spiders and want to show you guys the jumping spiders that I have in some videos, so that hopefully you guys can get some and love jumping spiders as well. Hands down, all 8 of them though, the best part about jumping spiders is just their curiosity. It's honestly very similar to ants, how they roam around and forage and investigate what they find. I mean, when I put food in their setups, they look at it, they see what it is, and then they go in. Exactly like a colony. I mean, it's like having a big ant that just has 8 legs. Just over a year ago, I was super scared of spiders, but now that I got my jumping spiders, I honestly just don't care about them anymore. So I definitely recommend getting them if you're arachnophobic, because it really will help you. But that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.